back to day three of Turning Stone Classic. We are coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York. It's another $25,000 added event, courtesy of the Turning Stone Casino. You are watching the Josh Northeast 9-ball tour finale. Mr. Zuglin, Mike Zuglin, leading up the reins, tournament director. He's had this tour for many years. This is the Turning Stone Classic 30. Who's going to take it down? Your guess is as good as I. But right now, it's going to be Bruce Nagle versus Joe Dupuis. Joe Dupuis shooting out of New England. I believe Bruce Nagle shooting out of the local area close by. Two good shooters coming up right here on the main table. And we're going to have to do this real quick because I know Mike Zuglin's going to start his announcements like that. So we're going to go right down the list here of sponsors, and I hate to do this because you guys deserve a lot of airtime, but sometimes we're in crunch time. It's Thomas Grimaldi and family. You want to build a game room, make sure to reach out to Thomas Grimaldi and family at tgrimaldipooltables.com, or simply call him at that telephone number. He'll build a game room in your household, or if you're buying a building or you renting a warehouse, these guys will set up an entire pool room for you, including the bar. We want to thank BilliardProductReviews.com. They are giving away 3 or 4 Kamui products. They're doing it right in the chat. So if you haven't gone over and liked their Facebook page, that's all it takes to qualify to win one of the prizes that Billiard Product Reviews is giving away. So make sure to go over and do that. BilliardProductReviews.com is their website. ChalkySticks.com. This is the app you see all over the place. Pretty soon it'll be worldwide. It's ChalkySticks.com. That table is the diagram of how you can set up a shot that you had a problem with, or you saw a shot and you're trying to explain it, but you can't. You want to set up the balls that were on the table in the position they were, more or less. 24-hour billiard channel and a located pool room in the area that you might be in and not familiar with. Chalky Sticks, free to download for your iOS device or your Android. JB Cases, that's John Barton. If you don't know him, I'm sure you will. John Barton is well known not only around the country but around the world. His products are all over the place. He has great custom cases. It's jbcases.com. Baltimore City Q's, the mobile store. They bring anything to your event. So if you're holding an event like this in a casino, well, you don't have a pro shop. Well, Baltimore City Q's will bring anything from tips to tables for your players and for your spectators. Look them up, BaltimoreCityQs.com. They're very busy, so if you're planning an event, get on their schedule right away. Castillo Leather Goods. When it comes to fine leathers and skins, these are the guys to go to, Gil Sr. and Jr. They're doing exquisite work. There's all the information you need. That's their Gmail address. That's their website. That's their Facebook page, their telephone number, everything in one location as far as wraps and cases and shoes and belts. I mean, just fine work. They will design something to your liking. You design it. You show them what they want. And they'll replicate it. And these guys are top-notch. Castillo Leathers. Josh Hughes, of course, on board with Mike Zuglin for many, many years. We want to thank them, Josh Hughes. In fact, we're going to talk more about Josh Hughes in a few seconds. But right now, it's Greg Antonakis. Get your Southwest from the best. But now he has a lot of Predator cues, too, in stock. And he's been selling them pretty rapidly. You can go over to Facebook and search out Greg Antonakis. Or send them an email at ga9ball@gmail.com. I want to thank Kamui. It's KamuiTips.com for the new Roku chalk. You can go to KamuiTips.com. They are working hard to get everybody's orders out. And I'm reassured by John Bertone that they will catch up in just a few hours with their orders. So Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards in Akron, Ohio, as the crowd starts to erupt. QuickSlick, BilliardEngineering.com. Get yours right there. This is an item that keeps your shaft clean with very little effort. I happen to have one. They sent me one, and I let numerous people use it. It's it's the go-to item. Believe me when I tell you, especially when you got something sticky on there or you got a lot of chalk buildup. This item will do it. Light-systems.com. They're here on premises, along with Baltimore City Q's and Dan DeShore and Mike Burton. Light-Systems is the new lighting that's being installed in numerous pool rooms, whether it's a new room or an old room. Everybody is switching over to LED lighting. There is no more replacing bulbs and ballast. This is guaranteed for like 10 years. Don't take my word for it. Get in touch with Mr. Fong at light-systems.com. Come here to the Turning Stone. There's a lot of people here. Looking up at the front there, I think he still has the sample left, and I believe he has a few with him, different sizes. But if you can't, like him on Facebook at Light Systems Inc., or, go to the website, light-systems.com. This came off the press 2 days ago. It's Dream Challenge. That's right. 2018, ABN Billiards is bringing you Team USA versus Team Russia, September 16th through the 18th. Make sure to go over to www.abnbilliards.ru, not .com, .ru, abnbilliards.ru. Mr. Pat Fleming of AccuStats, who just got defeated by Hunter Lombardo there in front of your camera, in front of your screen, is bringing you the 2018 U.S. International 9-Ball Open. It's going to take place October 21st through the 27th. I'm telling you, if you're going to be a player and you want to play in this event, you better get over to AccuStats or get in touch with Pat or Jimmy, the whole crew, somebody, and or simply go to the website. Whether you want to be a vendor, a player, or a spectator, it's going to be a huge event. The outpour of people that are signing up, and he's capping it off at 128. A lot of players wait to the last minute. Don't wait. You'll be shut out. Hustlin' Clothing USA. That's right, Tony Harrigan at hustlinusa.com. For all your hustling gear, the newest things are the hoodies and the dry fit hoodies. Awesome, awesome stuff. I have 2 of them and numerous items from Tony. It's hustlinusa.com. That's the new Roku chalk. We got that off the website, and I happen to have a couple of pieces, but one for myself, and I chose to use it. And I called John Bertone, and I said, John, you got a great piece of chalk here? He says, Al, a few people were complaining about a mess. It's messing up the cue ball or causing skids. There is no more of that. They heard the outpour, and they rectified things and came up with a monster. It's a great piece of chalk. It's KamuiTips.com. We are playing on the best cloth in the world, which is Simonis, and we are rolling with the best balls, our Aramith. And I mentioned Mike Burton and Josh Hughes. He has a tent here set up with cues all around the tent, from some of the low-budget cues all the way up to the high end. And he is the go-to guy if you ever owned a Josh Q and you can't find it. Check out Mike at mbqs.com or send him an email at mike@mbqs.com. So it looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Anytime Mike Zuglin, I think we got a Hill match going on somewhere, and Mike's waiting for that to finish so he can get the next round out. I think it's Jennifer Beretta in the back there with Danny Hewitt. I'm going to try to seek out the score and see what the score is in that match. Give me a second. I'll give you a quick update. It's only going to take me a couple of seconds here to go over to AZ Billiards. I want to thank AZ Billiards for all their work they're doing. Let's see, Jennifer Beretta. Yeah, Hill between Jennifer Beretta and Danny Hewitt out of Canada in the back there. Let me get a camera on that for you guys. You could see Jen in the background there. I hope that's good enough for you. So there's quite a bit of balls left on the table. Hill, this is a tight match back there. So we'll stay here until Mike Zuglin elects to call the next round. Let me go to the Facebook page. Where am I here? It's a lot of things to pull with here. Hey, Snookster. Don Hunter. See you out there. Serge. Let me refresh this. Want to say hi to 006 out there. Is there a YouTube link? Want to watch it on TV? You could watch it on TV if you have a smart TV and a Facebook app on your TV, or you can mirror it right to your TV. There's several ways of doing it. I just don't know what you're dealing with. What's the entry fee for the event? Raymond, I think you were here once before, no? I forget there's a membership for the Josh. I think it's $170, $150. I forget. You can go to Northeast Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour, and all the information is right there. I just want to say once again thank you to Brenda Nutley for a generous donation, and also Amber Kendall. That's Mark Kendall's other half from the Great White Band, the rock and roll band. Make sure to follow Mark on Facebook. Also, John Shiflett, we want to thank you also for your donation. Daniel Anderson. Ben DeLaSalle, thank you. And we do have others down the line. Michael Toscano, I want to thank you also. Every little bit helps keeping us on the road. It does take a lot of cash for us to run around. And the reason I put the link there for the PayPal, wow, who won that? Who won that? I don't have the page open. Wow. I'm waiting for the update on 9-8. Beretta, Jennifer Beretta beat Dan Hewitt out of Canada 9-8. Wow, what a tight match. The reason I put that PayPal information up there is because I do get many PMs, whether it be on Facebook or email, and asking me how can I send you something? How can I send you something? Well, as we know, every turning stone, I'm just going to put it out there, and I put it up on top. You don't have to donate anything to me, but we do appreciate it if you do. That's all. Okay. Next case, 30 days. We're only trying to do the best we can. January Turning Stone updates. Yes, they did change the dates in case anybody's going to make it in January. I have the new dates in front of me, and they're probably subject to change, but right now they are January 10th to the 13th. January 10th to the 13th for the January Turning Stone. Mike Zuglin, we know, is going to get right on the road, so we do have audio piped in with Mike Zuglin so that we can now capture it on the live stream and you guys can hear the announcements. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to listen into Mike because he's going to get started right away.
Get out of the way. You're in the way.
Well, looks like Mike's not ready, but he will be in a few seconds.
Your booth. We can't even get the vendors to show up on time.
Dan DeShore is taking in some sun outside for a couple of seconds.
Jersey, she is the owner of the Shack. Where are them guys? The Shack, baby. She's one of our regular players here at Turning Stone, and she's having a great tournament like she always does, sponsored by Amsterdam Billiards, Castle Billiards, Mez Q's, and Rack's Pool Room, where we will be having an event there in May. Caroline Powell, girl power there. The more girl power. The girls are taking over, baby. Watch out. All right. And her opponent from Laurel, Delaware, 3-time Maryland State champ in 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. Welcome, Kevin West. Good luck. Good luck. All right, over here on table number 5 from Ontario, one of the perennial winners on our tour. He wins many of our events throughout the years, as well as other tournaments and tours in this part of the country. He's sponsored by Hydric Custom Cues, Ron Cosanzio. And we have just an 18-year-old first-timer here at Turning Stone out of Gorham, Maine. He plays out of Union Station Billiards in Portland, Maine, where we'll have 2 stops on our tour this season. Don't forget our schedules up there. Welcome, Derek Burnham. All right, good luck, guys. All right, down here on 7 from Agawam, Massachusetts. He's a former former he won it once. He won the Northeast 9-Ball Open Championship, and he's a multiple winner on our tour. Welcome, Matt Tatro, and his opponent. See, what shocked me was Matt sitting in that seat instead of the other seat over there. That's what just shocked me. And his opponent from Newark, Delaware, 8-time Mez Tour Player of the Year, sponsored by Kamui, Hustling Clothing, and Lacassi, Matt Cra. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. What's the matter with their names? Yeah, well, he should be sitting in that seat. In the middle. See, you get it now? You got it now, Joey? There's 3. How'd that happen? No, it didn't. Okay, down here on the live stream table. Who's in there? Where's Danny?
They went to have something to eat, Mike.
Uh-oh, Danny's on dinner break. All right.
We got Troy.
All right, from Trucksville, Pennsylvania, our current Tour Point champion right here. He has a couple wins on our tour. He's a former Maryland State 8-ball champion, Bruce Nagle. All right, and his opponent, who probably would be one of our Tour Point champions if he played more. He's a 2-time winner on our tour. He won the New England Hall of Fame championship twice. He plays out of Sticks and Stones in Abington, Massachusetts. Joey Dupuis. There's a good match going to happen right here. Good luck, guys. All right, table 9 from Astoria.
Well, we're going to mute Mike Zuglin as he starts to make the announcements on the opposite side of the arena because the players are going to lag. I want to welcome aboard NJ Pool player keeping busy here at the Turning Stone.
Hey, hello everyone. How's everybody doing? I'd like to say hello to all the fans out there. We're having a great time here at Turning Stone. A lot of great matches, a lot of great play. Just loving it.
How about 8 o'clock? I believe there's going to be a match between Shane Van Boning and Oli Turkalainen.
Booyah.
That's going to be some match. If Jason would have won that match, it would have been Jason and Shane Van Boning.
Oh, it's all shaping up, Al. It is all shaping up. Everything's in the making right now. It's really getting exciting. And speaking of excitement, we're going to have an exciting match right here. I do believe that you're going to have some real good shooting here.
Not only real good shooting, both players play at a high tempo here. Bruce Nagle and Joe Dupuis shooting left-handed. I think, one time or another, if you're a pool fan, you've seen Joe Dupuis shoot. And he's sharp and quick.
Yeah, both players are. This is going to be some 9-ball. You'll see some aggressive play. Well, hope everybody's enjoying the stream. I've been watching all of the matches, including the ones that have been streamed, and it's exciting, to say the least. Like for you to, share and like on the comments and through Facebook.
The match prior to this between Jason and Oli, man.
Yeah, you can want to watch that a couple times.
Yeah, that's some match.
And Earl Strickland and
Bucky Subaton.
Buckley,
Yeah.
that was another great match to watch.
Yeah, I was talking to Bucky last night. He said, Al, I wish you can get me and Earl on the live stream table. He says, I want that match. I'm hungry. And man, what a match they fought over there.
That was
incredible.
Yeah, great battle. Now that was Earl was. They were both on the winner's side, I believe, correct? At that point, so I believe Earl goes over to the B
I
side.
would have to say, yeah.
Yes.
Don't count Earl out. You're capable of seeing him take second place or first place in this tournament. Everybody knows Earl is a rocket scientist when it comes to pool. He doesn't have 5 world championships and 5 U.S. Open championships under his belt because he's not a scientist. That's right, he's a pool player.
He's a shooter, that's for sure. He likes.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Bruce
Nagle
finally got an open shot there. We got to work on his speed there for that shot. He got a little pinch of it, I think. Might be put him back in a 9-ball.
Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, he's got to just paint here.
He's coming all the way up table, I think. He's going to try and leave him up by the 3. That's why he was looking up there. Was that it? Did he hit the 7 on that?
It almost looked like it rocked, but it could have been the wind.
What wind?
The wind from the cue ball passing the 7. There's a little bit of gust of wind through there. Then again, it could be the shadow that,
Yeah, that looked deceiving. I don't know what happened there. But not my call. Looks like
Joey was sitting there. If it would have moved, Joey would have said it right away.
I think he has a piece of this. I don't know if he can make it. Another, not an upset, but Brandon Schuff sends Thorpe packing, I believe, right? That was a B-side match.
Yeah, not taking anything away from Brandon. Yeah, Billy just didn't come to the table with his game, with his A game. That's for sure.
I wasn't
Billy to be the first one to admit it. He missed a lot of crucial balls, got out of position. It's the way it is.
Yeah, well, it's 9-ball.
But Brandon shot really good.
Pat Fleming just got knocked over to the B side.
Yeah.
Hunter Lombardo.
Listen to this. Pat Fleming beat his first opponent 9-1, his second opponent 9-2, and his third opponent 9-4. So by that, it's 27-8.
Not bad
Pat
shooting.
Fleming, that's pretty good shooting.
Oh, Joey Dupuis goes for a kick shot.
That's the way Pat keeps his stats. He adds everything up, and boy, I tell you, Pat was on a tear, and he still is.
Yeah, no,
He's not
watching
out
him
of
play.
it by far.
Now, in order to see the rest of the scores for the matches, you go to AZ Billiards and check it all out. All the live scoring's right there.
Yeah, it looks like Jerry Forsythe is back in the box upstairs there, keeping an eye on all the matches. You're
Yeah,
right.
if you can't be on premise watching all the matches, you can sweat the scores. We got a little tough on this. Just gonna try and draw back. Come into it that way. Nice shot. I think he has a little angle to come down to the bottom rail. Played a 6 in the side afterwards.
Joe Dupuis
Oh,
now back in command at the table here. Don't mind us, folks, if we mute the audio every once in a while, because sometimes the music gets loud, and we do have up on the statement that we do not own the music, but we just don't want to take the chance. And plus, we're getting tapped on the shoulder by people behind us, so we have to mute it to have a conversation. But you guys know what it's all about. The scoreboard is on the screen, and we'll keep the score updated. As Joe
there
Dupuis.
we go. Joe Dupuis tried to give that, each of them tried to give that game away multiple times. Don't expect that from every rack. That was just maybe some first game TV table kind of jitter knockout. I think Joey Dupuis is going to take a break already. All right, so we're going to have a player break, timeout. Hopefully he comes back. Yeah, they each missed a couple balls. That 6 ball, they were beating it around for a while.
The match behind this one is Matt Tetro against Matt Craw.
slick shaft maintenance system. Billiard Engineering provides 9-micron rated films of 3 different grits. They're specifically selected to progressively put that glassy smooth feel on the shaft and keep it there. We also provide a patented burnishing block to ensure the pressure of each film is evenly distributed around the entire shaft. The results are incredible. Quick slick shaft maintenance system at the following locations: Pool Dog, Amazon, billiardengineering.com.
Okay, Joe Dupuis back from his timeout, taking an early timeout. Back, set up to break, leads here 1-0 in a race to 9. Seven ball into the bottom right-hand corner. The one and the cue ball are pretty close vicinity of each other. Looks like they go right in the side. Don't blink when Joe Dupuis is up. When he starts getting on a roll, just don't move, because he can run out with the best of them, and that's his gear. That's the gear he hits, and he likes to stay there. We had a lot of great matches coming up all day long. It's going to be a long day. We did elect to get up early this morning, and we were in here, and we streamed the 10 a.m. match earlier this morning. And we'll be going here all day long. The last match will be at 10 o'clock tonight. So it's a long one. Joe Dupuis set up the 8-ball on the rail there. It's a touchy shot. He had to take it up the rail. As long as it's not on that cushion, it's pretty good shot. If it's on the cushion, it gets a little harder. See? Must have been close. And now leaving this for Bruce Nagle, I would have to say it's going to be 1-1 here. Folks, enjoy the match. We'll be back in the box. We got to step away. I got to go look at the tournament chart. It's already going to be 4:45, and I got to see what we got for 6 o'clock. So I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll update the score when I get back. Guys, we have the box in the commentators area muted, so you guys can enjoy the match as we take a lunch break. We've been in the box since 10 o'clock this morning, and it's now 5 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast. So that's why we're just sitting in the box eating, and we don't want the music to be aired because it is copywritten. So if it's kind of dead quiet, dull, there's other places you can go. But we need a break too, guys. We are updating the scoreboard for you. Yeah, Steve, I have to agree with you. Sometimes they really overdo it. Um, it's not us really playing the music. It's the casino. But they got computers in the background that just pick up the sounds and recognizing things. Recognizing the background noise, and we did have I think one issue um, when we were at Steinway. So we kind of learned our lesson, even though we're not promoting the music in the background. But they did send us an email right away within like 4 minutes after we emailed them, and they looked the video over and they said, "Okay, guys, we understand," something to that nature. But you still got the chance of the computer just shutting you down.
And rather not have
I'd rather not.
that
Right.
happening, as long as we can have enough
Yeah, I
banter
want.
back and forth on these mics and it not pick up. Even yesterday, it picked it up, and it's the way it is. I guess
Right.
that's what we
Right.
something we have to figure out for Facebook Live at least.
I'm sure they'll figure it out sooner or later. But it is what it is. We got to abide by the rules.
Yeah.
And we did put in the narrative that
That
we do
don't
not
matter.
own any copyrights to the
Yeah.
music. Yeah, and
They're
we
not
just don't
reading
want to
your
take
stuff.
the chance. Right.
It's just
right,
going through an algorithm of
right.
copyright things.
It's a computer.
right. Yeah.
It'll be different, but they got how many millions of people
Free
on
streams
Facebook.
right now, right?
And they really can't monitor every one of them.
And we don't want the fans to lose out on getting shut down and then us rebooting. So if you can, just maybe enjoy some of the play. These two guys are, we kind of stepped on ourselves. We were like, oh, fast-paced game, and it's 3-1.
Yeah.
They're struggling a little
Yeah,
bit.
they are struggling.
That's okay.
These
That's
guys
fine.
usually shoot jam up.
Straight and fast.
It's something about the live stream. Once they get on this table and they know that there's people watching, some people thrive on that and some people don't. And Joe Dupuis could care less one way or the other
Yeah, it's
once he
just-
gets in stroke. But I don't know Bruce Nagle that well. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it affects everybody a little bit
I guess.
for the most part. But we do have some great polling. You can go to AZB
AZ Billiards.
Billiards, AZ Billiards,
Yeah.
and check out all the live scoring that's going on now. Some of the
Right.
matches, it's just, I have a hard time even sitting still, not popping up and going to run from one table to the next to
Yeah.
gather the excitement of the match. It really is. It's,
Right.
it's just like spectacular.
Right. O'Neill Grindley. Turning Stone Casino is coming up in January, and you're welcome to play. Allison Fisher, it's now 3-2. Keeping Troy on his toes.
Oh,
We'll take care of that right
What?
away.
wait a minute. Troy,
+1.
that's Cohane.
Cohane. Eddie Cohane sitting in the back eating a hot dog and a donut. I never seen anybody have a diet like this. He's got the donut through the hot dog. I guess it's like a
And
pig in a bun. Is that what they call it?
pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket. Yeah, that's what it is. Exactly. By the way, Allison, hi. That's the great Allison Fisher of NYC Grind formerly, and she's
She's peeking in.
peeking in on us, keeping us up on our
All right,
toes.
she has some insight on the game. She's a tremendous writer. I like reading. I wish I was so articulate at putting stuff down on the paper.
It looks like Bruce Nagle is going to tie it up if Allison is right. She's usually right, but I'll take a look at the score just in a sec.
Yeah, if Allison says it's 3-3, we'll go with that. All right.
Hi, Joe. I love you, bro. 3-3. Allison is right once again.
Joey Dupuis, a good soul, isn't he?
He sure. Oh, you can see him on the camera waving to us. Yeah. He is a good soul. He's having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Not only you want to get the title or get the cash. Most of the people that play in this tournament, I would have to say 100%. Let's say that want the title of having the Turning Stone Casino under their belt, especially the 30th anniversary.
They just really want to play well, too.
Yeah, the
They want
cash
to
is
represent.
secondary.
Everybody wants to play well.
Sure.
You know, you put that pressure on yourself for sure. Because you're in the spotlight. You're putting on a performance
Yeah.
in front of people. And just not just for the people, but for yourself.
Mike DeMarco. Ship the cash. That's Mike DeMarco in the chat room right there, fellas.
Yeah, it's like say hi to all the
Ladies
chatters.
and
You got
gentlemen.
Mike DeMarco, Marty Herman.
Who's Marty Herman?
You
Marty
know
Herman who?
Cosmo.
Cosmo who?
Hey, that's on you and him. You know Marty. Everybody.
Marty
knows
goes
Marty.
off on me every once in a while. I'm going to start
we all
calling
go,
him
we all
Earl
go off
Strickland.
on each other, but I think that the passion, it's because of the passion and the love of the game and just wanting to see everything kind of right with this. Everybody kind of respects the game. We all have this passion.
Oh, no, the Genie Man's in here. Genie
No.
Man, I was waiting for his post. He usually makes a post. Anybody going to the Turning Stone could get action. Just come to the Golden Cue. But Ryan quit playing pool, I understand. Last time I saw him, I believe he said he was quitting pool. He's done.
Oh, McCreesh?
Yeah, McCreesh.
Oh, he's in the chat. There he is.
Yeah, he's here.
And another straight shooter.
I know he's only joking. He's looking for action.
It's,
Probably was out fishing today. It was beautiful out there.
it was absolutely spectacular day here up in the, I guess it's still be New England-ish, New York, upstate New York, and the whole area, the whole East Coast is, you couldn't ask for better weather right now. Give it another couple months and we'll be back to the winter.
Yes,
Ugh.
fall soon, yeah.
Yuck, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm going to bite my tongue, actually, by even saying it. A little thin cut there when we get back into the match.
Do I know the rest of today's live stream matches? No, I do not. I think I know the 8 o'clock round is going to be SVB and Oli Turkalainen out of Finland, who just defeated Jason Shore. That's who I think the match is going to be at 8 o'clock. I'll double check. As far as the 6 o'clock round, I still didn't run up there. I'm trying to munch on a salad, and Troy's standing in here and keeping score for you guys. But I will run up there. And I'll give you an 8 o'clock round soon enough, because we started late, and right now it's 5:10 p.m., and we're only at 3-3. So I think this is going to put us overboard again because of the late start. I'll run up there.
Yeah, and usually, I mean, I think he put this match on the table thinking that it may be a quick match, too. I mean,
Well, this match was put on by the tournament board. We got the text message, and they said, Al, what do you think? I said, you guys, whatever you got up there, and pick it out. And this is what they gave us. And this is a good match. When both of these players are playing their right gear.
even still, it's a battle. You know,
Yeah,
it's-
it'll be a
I mean,
battle.
not all the time players are going to be in dead punch.
Yeah.
And everything goes right.
Right,
That's
right.
part of the grind.
Sure is. And part of the grind is being on the B side. They're on the B side of the chart. So, the one that gets defeated here, it has to go home, and neither one want to do it. So
and
they're
the
going to
winner
grind.
and the winner moves on to play the likes of some other great players.
Yeah, look down the row. You got
Yeah.
Matt Craw right behind you. You got Matt Tetro. These are all B-side matches. You got Hunter Lombardo. You got Caroline
No, Hunter's
Powell.
still on the winner's side, I believe.
Oh, he's just practicing.
He
Okay.
beat Pat Fleming, who moved over to the loser's
Right,
side.
right. Yeah, Hunter's practicing. He's another diehard. He puts the time in, and that's what he's doing. He just got out of that match with Pat, and Hunter's all the way up the front practicing, I could see. Caroline Powell, it looks like she's in a match. I can't tell who her opponent is right now, but
Well, I
we got on the
can
other
tell you,
side.
you can go check the scores out on AZ Billiards.
There you go. That's the way to go. Go to azbilliards.com, and you could see all the match scores updated after every rack, courtesy right now, not only of AZ Billiards, but Jerry Forsythe is up in the grandstands overlooking every match. Mike Houghton, who's nocturnal, usually comes out at night, and he'll take the night shift.
Yeah, Jerry's getting ready to punch the clock. He's almost done.
Yeah.
But if you ever get a chance to come out to this event and hang out and make a day of it or a few days out of it as a pool fan, not say or a player, one or the other, but just as a pool fan to come out and watch this, the venue is very nice.
Oh, here's Houghton.
You really don't hear any complaints about anything. You know?
No, it's great.
They're-
No.
they're-
Mike
it's just
Sugler
great.
runs a tight ship.
Yeah.
He's not going to stand for any kind of abuse. He makes that announcement during the players' meeting, Anybody who gets out of hand will be ejected out of the event room, not only out of the tournament, out of the event room totally.
Look at my arm there, buddy. You see that?
Is that a bruise or something?
No, it's a
Oh,
burn.
that's a burn from outside somebody did? Really? Sorry about that. I got some burn medicine.
Oh, sorry for the interruption, folks. Yeah, that's going to be a great match. Someone says in the chat room, Ali and SVB, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I think personally Shane has the best 9-ball and 10-ball break in the world. But, you know, Ole showed his stuff against 5-time champion here.
Listen, it's a race to
Of this
9,
event.
winner break.
Yeah. You're right.
Any of these players that are playing now, and this is 9-ball, look at Dupuis just lucks in the ball into the side pocket and keeps an opportunity to stay at the table. And that just goes to show you how things can change in this game.
Look at Joey's hair. Joey said something to, I think, Tippy, like, Tippy, you need a haircut because Tippy's 3/4 bald.
Right.
You know, saying a joke. And Tippy said, you got some nerve talking about my hair. Joey's funny. He's a live loose guy, man.
Yeah, here's some clapping in the background.
Yeah, you got Sean Morgan playing on table 9 against Alex. How do you say his last name, Troy?
I can't.
Osipov?
I lost my glasses, so I mean, Osipov,
Osipov or something. Yeah.
Osipov.
Yeah. I believe it's Russian, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I got these other
All
ones.
right. What Bruce is trying to do here is catch the rail. He took a look at how deep the 3-ball is in the shelf, and it doesn't look that deep. It looks like half of the 3-ball is hanging outside the pocket. So you probably see him go rail. Well, he's going right into it. This could get out of shape here.
What's the score, Earl?
3-3. You put up a 0?
Yeah, I must have hit
Yeah,
something.
just go back with the keyboard. Delete. That's all.
All right.
Trey. 3-3-3 around the apple tree. New York.
All right, 3-3. Now the players are finally settled, and I expect a good match from here on out. I got rid of that little bit of jitters, I think, in the
Look
beginning.
at Scott Bannon, he's on the beach with a surf rod right now, and he's keeping an eye on the score for you.
Good for
He's
you.
just 30-3.
There you go. Excellent.
Crazy.
Sorry about that. I reached my hand over it.
You got to be very careful in this
Hit the
booth.
keyboard.
You could push a button and we could actually destroy the internet.
I shut it down.
We could shut it down.
You don't like the silence?
Yeah,
How about
right.
nothing? And I'm only kidding people. I was like, would have standing by.
Remaining
We're going to go mute for a few seconds because
in the second chance tournament. 2 spots remaining.
It's just Mike Zuglin making the announcement that he has only 2 spots left for the second chance tournament. And the only people that are eligible to play in that tournament are the ones that played in the main event. And you cannot be a pro.
I wanted to play.
Well,
But he wouldn't let me. He said I was a pro.
right. Oh, Bruce Nagle missing that 9-ball is going to hurt.
Just kidding. That'd be another nice little tournament to play. Oh, he says no pros allowed in it.
No pros.
Even if you get knocked out a little early, too
Even
bad.
if you get double dipped, yeah, no pros. which is
Kind of fair.
it is fair because the pros really do not support Mike's tournament. Some of them do. Don't get me wrong on a regular basis, but the Josh is more or less an open, you know, and the players that support him all year round, that's who he's protecting. I mean, you could in the second chance tournament, you come out winning 500. You know, it's nice. And now Joe Dupuis goes up 4-3. We got to put it up before Allison
You could yell that again.
puts the hammer on us.
And folks, we are having a good time here. Just thanks for joining us on this beautiful afternoon. I'm sure there's plenty of things you could be doing. But you, like us, are just pool nuts. You just love to see the game and for the love of the game. Nice break. He squatted the ball, but unfortunately didn't make a ball. I sincerely want to say thank you for joining us this afternoon.
It looks like Bruce Nagle's got this one ball. It looks like it skirts right past the 9. If it doesn't, you got a nice safety here. You can bank the 9 up towards the 8 and bring the rock behind the 4-9. You got a lot of things to do here, but that's what he's doing. Some kind of safety, rolling up on the 7 maybe. Yeah, he's going to roll up on the 7 ball. This could be dangerous. We're playing 9-ball wild, old school rules, as Mike Zuglin's tour is. He sticks with the rules. This cue ball deflects off the 1, could send this 9 flying. There goes the 9, but no pocket available.
Man, he left a nice wide open table.
Good hit, though.
Not too much obstruction going on in this rack right
this
here.
Guy
What's
John
that?
must be pool hall banger. You know how he comes in and says,
Oh,
these
yeah.
guys pros?
Yeah, I believe he's from up there, right, in Mass.
Yeah.
Well, they have a player here playing now, a young kid, 18 years old. He's from up in that area, too.
I heard that age.
Yeah, I forget
Heard
his
that
last
age.
name. I would have to look it up, and I'm not going to do that right now. But, yeah, quite the shooter and very aggressive. Shoots straight. He's getting it done. He's still in the tournament.
And you didn't know his name?
Yeah, that goes to say
I
something.
heard Mike Zuglin call out his age, and I'll tell you something that Mike Zuglin is doing. He actually has a juniors tournament that he puts on in several different pool rooms.
Oh, does he? I didn't know that.
So I would imagine that there'll be a lot of juniors that are playing in that tournament that might qualify. At one point or another, Mike might have a qualification and a junior playing this, which is good experience.
Absolutely.
For a junior to play with the big guns and get seasoned.
Especially if they know the game and they're, kind of on board with the skill level.
Sure, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't want to put someone into this arena.
Are you talking about Derek? Well, I don't really know his name,
I
Josh.
believe so, yes. Yeah, I think that's him.
Is it?
Yeah.
All I hear is 18-year-old, and I never catch the name.
18-year-old with good sight.
Yeah, right. Makes a big difference. All right, Bruce, just control the cue ball and
Ooh,
get out of shape here.
This could be a little funny, maybe. Let me look. I don't know if
Joe-
it goes up the corner. He's
Joe
got a
says
whole
he
corner.
went to AZ Billiards and couldn't find the brackets. Really? All right, we'll check it out for you. Okay, Joe, we're back. You couldn't find the brackets. They're there. All you got to do is click on the yellow arrow under the turning stone uh, on the front page of AZ Billiards. Then when you get there, you look down below, you'll see a little logo or a little icon of the brackets to the right. It'll say brackets Facebook or brackets at AZ Billiards. Click that and you'll see the brackets. They're there.
It's sometimes though on certain platforms, he may have an Android phone or something like that. I'm not 100% positive.
Yeah, on the
on some
mobile
of the-
device, you got to download Tap to Chat or something like that, and then you'll be able to navigate, I think, a little bit better, where you can chat on AZ Billiards. I'm not exactly sure.
Not just chatting, but being able to see the.
Just click this link that Brooke Meyer put in there. Brooke Meyer is pretty sharp. He's one of our buddies. Yeah.
Right click it.
Yeah, just click it. That looks like that'll bring it to the brackets. Yeah, just you can close this right here. Hey, Joe, you can click that bracket on that Brooke Meyer put in the comment, and that'll bring you right to the brackets. Thank you, Brooke.
Thanks, Brooke.
Saying hello to you and Semi and
Let me see if I can check that out real quick.
family. Joe Dupuis goes up another game, 5-3. I think it's called Tap to Chat. Joe Dupuis is back from his break.
Yeah, sorry about that score malfunction. We're trying to figure out the.
Wow. I tell you, Joey got pretty fortunate not to leave the 1 and a 9 together. But in this case here, where Bruce is kicking at this 1, anything can happen. I mean, you can kick this 1, 2 rails and get real close to the 9 and make it,
Or scratch.
or scratch off the 9 in the pocket. What is he? Oh,
If he's
just
going
looking at
that way,
his angle.
he's got a shot at even at going towards it with the bank, depending on his speed.
Yeah, he's also got a shot at just putting it together, hanging it up. Got to be careful here.
Yeah, a lot of crazy
Yeah.
things can happen here, like that.
Watch now what happens. Well, didn't get close enough to the 9 ball.
Oh, look, he doesn't have a shot
got
at
to
the
carry
1, so he's got to carry him. You
Yeah.
might as well play it.
1 ball, rail, and then
No
9
rail.
ball.
Right
Yeah.
in. Right in.
Really?
Yeah, no
I like
rail.
going to the rail so you don't scratch with the 9. Yeah, he went right in.
Uh-oh.
And now look at this. Oh, this could
Oh.
wind up switching gears real quick.
Oh, he got a little fortunate.
He sure did.
But not really, because he did
What? You see a
leave
shot?
Bruce an easy shot on the 1, and pretty much everything's open.
I don't know. That 9 ball's taking up a pretty good portion of that corner pocket. And we'll see if we get the guys in the truck and put on camera 3. Oh, it's right in front of us. We can do it because they're taking a break. The union says the guys in the truck take a break. That's tight, but it looks like he can force it through there, right?
Yeah, he fit a truck through there.
A truck with wings. Make it a bus or a plane.
Don't think it's tight. Just
No,
think-
it looked like the 9 was hanging more in the pocket.
You
than,
got to think. You got to think that
than
you
that.
have a whole pocket. There you go. Oh, and he made the 9. Bruce Nagle puts
And he
one
made
up.
the 9.
He followed it up. We didn't see that coming. He apparently Bruce did.
Yeah.
Bruce Nagle, 5-4.
5-4.
We're here at the Turning Stone Classic, number 30.
I want to know who's going to snap this one off.
This is a big one.
This
Yeah,
is a
like you
big
said, everybody that's playing here definitely would like to see their name engraved on that trophy.
I would
saying
like to see the Turning Stone. Yeah,
Turning
besides your
Stone
name,
30th.
but I would like to see Turning Stone Classic 30,000 added. And then the next one, Turning Stone
40.
Classic 31, $31,000 added.
Oh, there you go.
But that's just me,
Yeah, good luck with that.
you know. Let's go.
We'd all love to see
Well, years ago,
everything settled into the pool world and have.
look at the 9. He made the 9 on a break too. Wow, but scratched.
Have a format where it's conducive for being a professional and traveling as much as they do. And,
Yeah.
You know,
You know, back in the '60s and the '70s, they made more money in tournaments than they do now. You know, with the wide world of sports, and all the broadcasters and the sponsors getting on board.
someone
Yeah.
needs to
I'll-
grab the bull by the horns and kind of make it a showcase.
Our sponsors that we have today are doing everything in their power to keep making things happen.
Yeah, the sponsors that in general we have are mom and pop operations basically, and they were all, they're.
Sorry, Troy.
I'm running this. You can.
Guys, we are on mute. We got a conversation going on in here in the booth about one call in one of the matches, and they just wanted to get our input. So we're just having a conversation. All right, guys, I just want to give you an update on the next match. Right here on the live stream table is going to be Donnie Mills versus Matt Tetro. Right here on the live stream table. We're in out of the box, getting information for everybody out there. I'm going to switch seats with my co-pilot here. And we're going to elect to keep the recording running on Facebook so we don't have to shut down for the next match. But it will be Donnie Mills versus Matt Tetro.
Joey Dupuis back at the table needs to get this game. Yeah, I think with that 7-ball falling, that may have hurt him a little bit. 7-5, Bruce Nagle, he pops this in to get to the hill. Just got to bring the cue ball down. Put a good stroke on this. Let's see how he fares. This is where your pre-shot routine comes in handy. Just square right up to it. A little gift there for Joe Dupuis. Coming back to the table. We could have 7-6 here, folks. Each player struggling a little bit, it looks like. Missing some shots. Good poke there by Joe Dupuis. I'd like to welcome everybody back this beautiful afternoon. We're here in Verona, New York at the Turning Stone Classic number 30. Joe Dupuis puts one up on the board. 7-6. 7-6, getting close to the end here. I think we're going to roll right into that next match. If you want some updates.
I'll tell you, Frankie Hernandez won his match against Jonathan Smith out of New York 9-2. Sean Morgan won over Alex O'Bolf 9-2. Shuff over his opponent 9-4. George Rod. What happened? What is that? 6 here? Yeah. Or 9-0. What is that?
9-6. And we got Caroline Powell in a match right now, a tremendous match against Kevin West. We got 6-5 right there. That's a Caroline Powell, one of the 2 females left in the event.
Right. And we got Gloria Jean in the house in the comments section saying Joe with an exclamation point. And of course, Gloria Jean doing everything she can to keep Pool alive. Ride the 9.
Well, Caroline Powell still in it.
Got Caroline Powell still in. You got Jennifer Berta still in.
And Jennifer, right. And
Yes.
Lori John just got knocked up
Right.
earlier today.
2 girls, female players left in it. See Scott out there. Wishing Joey good luck. good friend.
Hope
All right, let's get everybody back because the union says we got to roll here. So we're going to roll for this here.
back.
I'm not sure if he has a piece of this one ball, but if he does, he can come back and clip the 9.
Yeah, kind of played a feather to one on the left side and put him in back of the 9.
Yeah. Celeste Smith out on the West Coast. Hi. Also in the comments on Facebook. This match has now been running an hour and 54 minutes. We're reaching the 2-hour mark, but with an intro about 10 minutes long. So figure an hour and 44 minutes, and these guys are really getting deliberate throughout the whole match. It is a B-side match. Neither one want to go home, of course.
Yeah, how wrong did we call this in the beginning that they were going to be?
Well, they handed it to us, this match here, and I don't mind having any match on.
No, absolutely not.
At all. Took a shot at the 9. Cue ball way down, two-way shot. We got Joey a little bit clipped here. Joey can see.
He can't see anything. He can see that side rail. That's about
He
it.
can see the kick, the short rail, and kick the 1 to the left side of the 9, past the 2 and the 7. He's going 2 rails into this. Watch the 1. Cue ball marries close by and leaving Bruce Nagle a shot on the 1. The 2 ball goes in the opposite side pocket. This could be detrimental for Joe Dupuis as Bruce can reach the hill here. The 4-9 is definitely concerning. So Bruce is going to have to deal with that, or Joey's going to have to deal with that when they come to that bridge.
Bruce has a nice opportunity here to reach the hill.
Absolutely.
He's got a little work ahead of him, one shot at a time. Just don't want to get trapped up by this 6. I'd say go forward. Bruce concurs.
You might see him play this 4-9 combination,
You think? I don't think so.
Well, either that or he's
We have a couple guests stopping by the booth. Danny D. Yeah, get in there.
I feel bad for you guys. Somebody's going to be looking after you. This is the best. Ready? 1, 2, 3. One more. You got it.
Oh.
Yeah, the dog didn't want it. You brought it to us?
If you hear in the background, you got that Danny DiLiberto, Brandon Schuff, and Eddie the Lock Cohane just stopping in and taking some photo opportunities. Brandon Schuff, a good guy, wanted to.
So what happened here? All of a sudden, this is the position that Bruce Nagle got himself into after making the 3 ball.
You can have some of the food too.
Hold on. Danny's talking to me and I can't hear. All righty. You made a friend, Danny. He brought food. All right. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Oh, I know. There you go.
Just for a few more seconds, pal, and the match is over. Me and you outside.
We're going to see if we can get Danny to put the headphones on. Why don't you hang out with him a little bit? I'll sit in the background.
Danny's going to probably sit in for the next match. It's definitely up to him. We got Donnie Mills versus Matt Tetro, which is going to be a good match. Matt Tetro. Shooter. And then after that, we got Shane Van Boning and Oli Turkalion. Yeah, yeah.
Danny confirms that Oli SVB match is going to be
Good match.
it's going to be a great one.
Yeah.
And here we go, Joey Dupuis back at the table, just mop up a couple balls here to knot it up at 7.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets first to the hill. This has been a drag down grind match for these two players.
That's what we kept saying.
Sometimes it's not easy.
You know, you're fighting.
They're fighting, right?
Yeah, they're fighting for it. You could see Frankie Hernandez and Jason Shore right behind this, doing something with the rack. If I was Joey having a conversation like this, he doesn't have to accept it. He can ask them to move. But Joey's got no problem with it.
Yeah, he's used to it. Nice shot there.
Overcut it.
No, he's good.
Oh, he cut it good.
Made it.
Wow, what a beautiful shot by Joe Dupuis right
and
there.
got nice for the 9-ball. I like to shoot the 9 balls like that.
You can hear the local New Englanders over here just clapping away. We like that.
Absolutely. Danny D. Liberto sends his regards to all the chatters. He'd like to say hi.
Let's see. We didn't get Danny on camera. And we're going to swing things around a little bit and see if we can get Danny. We'll give him a shaka. Oh, we can't get him.
And here we
the
go.
bot doesn't go that far over.
We got Joey Dupuis to the break. Race to tube, folks. Nice controlled cue ball. Maybe left it up on the rail and comes up dry.
Well, I can tell you one thing you could see in the background now. Mike Zuglin is making his way down the aisle, putting the names up on the top of the light for the next matches, and this match is still going on.
Well, they did start a little late, so give them a little leeway. There is a 2-hour time frame for each match. It's
more or less.
More of a frame, and he will monitor it. And a pretty nice open table here. The 1 ball. Oh, go ahead, check that. Right, there we go. Sorry
look at
about
this
that,
shot.
Folks. 7-7 here at Turning Stone Casino. This is number 30, folks. I'd like to welcome everybody to the end of this match if you're just joining us. Thank you for your support. Here we go. Race to 9. Oh, he missed it. No, he didn't. Okay, sorry about that. Looked like a little optical illusion with that ball in a way.
Yeah, he's got the 3. I mean, the 2.
Yeah. Oh, he's in good shape from here.
Well, he's going to have to draw out of this. It looks like he's more straight on this 2 ball. Well, no, actually,
he can go
he
forward.
can go forward. Yeah, he can go forward with this.
He's got to watch the side with the speed. He might, yeah, he's going forward. Just watch the side. I want to fall a little short. He introduced the side, too, with that speed. But he was okay. He went long enough. He's a little straight again. All right, folks, we got a special guest for you right now. Going to be joining us in the booth. World famous Danny DiLiberto.
Thank you. They heard it earlier.
They heard it all. They're going to hear it again. How's that?
Good.
How you doing today, sir?
I'm still above ground.
There you go. You look well.
Feel good.
That's great. It's nice to have you come down from Buffalo, and it's a couple-hour cruise, I would imagine, right?
2.5.
2.5, right? All right. Hopefully we get to see some real good pool.
We've seen it so far.
There you go. The game we love. Danny D. We got you all. I'm honored to be sitting here next to you, sir.
Oh, I'm honored to be sitting next to you.
No, I don't know about that.
He uses that term very loosely.
You're a person. You haven't killed any old ladies, have you?
Well, that's getting personal. I have not. I've helped some.
So you're a good person.
I try to be. I try and sleep at night. Bruce Nagle is going to swing this around. A little outside English. What do you think, Dan? Not a problem here, right?
He's just going to bounce out to the middle of the table. You don't swing anything. Don't swing it around. Bounce out to the middle.
He's going for it.
Good enough, but
yeah.
the cue ball's going to get lost.
Yeah, he's going to get a little hot on this cue ball. I don't like trying to hold the cue ball up on a shot like this. There you go. Bruce Nagle on the hill. 8-7 against Joey Dupuis. Both of these players are from the New England area and both play very well. You know,
They must be if they're still in.
Yeah, they're like, open status. Not that quite have some of the accolades of your younger years, fine sir. You see Pat Fleming out there battling
he's playing good.
Close to 70 years old, I believe, and playing well. Good for him.
He jumps out of airplanes. You know that. Did you see him?
I know him. Yeah, he does. He's an incredible person and does incredible things all the time. Not just for our sport, but for.
He's my good buddy.
He sure is. He's a good friend.
20 years I've been working with him.
We'll maybe do another 20. How's that, Danny?
Nah. Too long.
Too long, right? And Bruce Nagle to the break on the hill for the win. And the 9-ball does count on the break anywhere, folks. Let the cue ball
He
swing.
made noise, that's all.
A lot of noise. And left Joe Dupuis a nice, easy shot. Well, not an easy shot on the one.
You got to hit rail first.
On the one, no, it's a little deeper than that. That one ball is up on the top right corner. So
Still,
he can jack up a little bit.
To get it around to the 2, I would hit rail first.
Well, the 2 ball's right in the center of the table. I think you just got to either follow it, come to the center.
I don't know. There's no angle to do that unless he kicks it in.
There you go.
He's going behind the ball.
He hit too much of it. A little fat.
Look at himself. That could be the end of him.
Yep. This is a tough kick, too. That's one of my hardest kicks, Danny, is the one-rail kicks.
That's the only one?
Yeah.
Other than that, you kick good.
I kick well.
But if he hits this rail, he's got to draw the ball.
The short rail?
Yeah. He got to draw the ball. He'll go 2 rails. Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what he does. All right, you got it.
Let Danny know.
Danny, we're going to be mute for a second.
All right, we're back. Well, Joe Dupuis, like Danny said, he rolled it a little too much, got caught up behind the 4-ball.
Yeah.
Brings Bruce Nagle to the table, ball in hand. This could be detrimental to
On
Joe
the
Dupuis.
hill,
Yeah.
he's got to get out.
come down for the 3 and a side?
No, I think you play for the same pocket as the 2.
Okay. This way you have room to roll back up into position
Yeah.
for the 4. Oh, the 4 is on the right-hand rail. Sorry. Okay, I see it. He does have a whole pocket here by the 9 ball also.
That's a year away.
He's got to make 2 to the 3. And he floats down for the side pocket, but comes up a little short. But he's okay. He could just swing over to the bottom rail.
I don't like the combination, but he's got no choice.
Oh, for the 4-7 combo?
Yeah.
Right.
5-7.
Or 5-7. Yeah, he's got the 4 on the right-hand rail before he gets to that 5. But
He's getting to the 4, all right.
yeah, he's got no angle, so now he's got no choice but to shoot this next combination after the 4. If he would have had a little angle, he would have had an option to go over to the short side. Got a little ghost work there. Hi, everybody in TV land and watching in the chat room. Everybody around the world
Boy,
would like
he
to say
almost
hi.
missed that.
Yeah, he hit that point. Boy, that almost hung on the shelf. Is right.
What, he wipe his feet on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, barely made it.
Yeah, these the conditions are a lot different. We have these diamond tables with the deep shelves. Simonis cloth and aramid balls. They've nothing but the best here. All right, and he let the
See, that's
let
why
the,
I didn't like the combination. He lost the 3, or whatever that is, the 5.
5.
on the hill. Do you
Oh, boy.
do you shoot?
Yeah, you bank at it.
Do you
'Cause-
shoot at it?
Yeah, because you don't have to play position. You make the ball, you should be out. I think he'll make it.
You hit it well.
I was right.
And this is for the win here, folks. This 8 and 9 that are left.
He's got a good angle to get out. He can get out off the rail. But don't hesitate. The guy is suffering. Beat him. Really.
Make
Yeah.
it painless.
I think he's just maybe gathering himself, not worried about his opponent. There we go. The sinking of this 9 will let Bruce Nagle
Wins the
move on
match.
to his next match. There we go. Bruce Nagle victorious over Joe Dupuis. Joe Dupuis now out of the tournament. Bruce Nagle moves on. We are here with Danny D, Upstate Al, myself, NJ Pool player Troy. It's been a pleasure, folks. Danny, it's my honor, honestly, to sit in the booth next to just a great man.
Oh, thank you.
We always have a good time. I'm always in the wings listening to your stories and laughing and always,
I always got stories.
that's for sure. That's good.
All right, with that, we'll be right back with another match. Stand by.
Yeah, and the match is coming right out, right, Al? So stand by, folks.